In case I've uploaded this video in the new year, then Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to you. I hope you've started the year off good. You haven't started off being sluggish. It's important that we set a good tone to the beginning of the year. That way, the whole of January, February, March, and so on and so on, the year goes well. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jason. I'd appreciate if you drop a subscribe, hit that like button, and all of that. But yeah, if as you can see by the title, today we're going to be talking about the 3 things that I learned as a content creator in 2024. I think these 3 pointers that I'm gonna give out will be very helpful for maybe a new creator that's watching this, or someone who's still on their journey and they're trying to progress. Lesson number 1: you must have a passion for this thing, and I can't stress this enough. But you must have a passion for creating content. Whatever type of content it is you're creating, if you're recording something and you're editing, you're posting it, you must have a passion for this. You can't do this half-heartedly because it just won't work. So I'll give you guys an example here. I told myself at the beginning of 2024 that I'm going to take my content creation journey seriously, right? So my aim was to get 1,000 followers by the end of Q1, so the period between January and March. By the end of March, I was on 700 and something followers. I wasn't happy, although it was a good amount that I amassed over the couple of months. I wasn't happy with it. I wanted 1,000, didn't get 1,000, which then led me to kind of fall off from like April and May. I wasn't as consistent. Summertime I was posting, but I wasn't as consistent, even with like YouTube. And then eventually it came to me and I said, you know what, like I really want to do this. Like it's not a thing where I just want to post content and then go away. Like I want to post content consistently. I want to document my life. Like I just want to share experiences with people watching me, right? So I had to come back. Even when I'm spending hours editing content, even when I'm in my head thinking that this isn't gonna go anywhere, I still want to do it. And that's what I mean by you have to have a passion to do this thing, because there's so many different factors that comes into play when you're making content. The views, the quality of your content, the equipment that you have, the environment that you're filming in. Are people gonna find you cringe? Like just so many different variables, and you just have to push past all of them. You can't let them get to you. And having a passion will keep you consistent even when you don't feel motivated. Like now, I'm not gonna say I'm hugely motivated, but because I know where this could potentially take me, I'm just going hard at it. Pause. But without passion for this, you're not going to go far. You're not going to go far, because I've seen people, be intense for like a short period of time and then fall off, because it's like they just saw content as a way to maybe make money quickly or something, and they figured that it wasn't going to be as quick, or they just didn't see the long-term vision. Like they don't actually feel joyful when they're creating content. Like when I post a motivational video or a fitness video or something giving advice to someone and they comment saying, Jason, your advice really helped me, your video really helped me, it inspired me, etc. Like it makes me feel good. It makes me want to create more, because I always say if my content doesn't motivate or if my content doesn't help anyone, then there's no purpose of my content. So yeah, you gotta have a passion for this, man. You gotta have a passion, without a doubt. The only things that will be consistent in your life is things that you have passion for. Like I've been on my fitness journey for 7 years now. Not many people can say that. They can't even go a couple of months sticking to fitness because they haven't got a passion for it. But I generally do. The same way with content creation. I've been creating content from COVID times, 2020. I may not have been completely consistent, but I've still been doing it. Although the views, my views have been low for a long time, but I'm still pushing, I'm still going for it, because you just have to do it. Lesson number 2, you have to overcome your challenges. So I'm not talking about challenges outside of content creation. I'm talking about those within. For example, if you're someone that wants to even start making content, you have to get comfortable with recording yourself on camera. You have to get comfortable speaking to people. You have to get comfortable knowing that people are going to view you. Like there's a lot of people out there that they want to start making content, but it's My family or my friends may find me cringe. People are going to judge me. I may come across as weird, etc. But you have to be okay with that. You have to accept it. Regardless of what you do, whether you post content or not, people are still gonna have an opinion on you. Here's another example. In 2024, I wanted to start making more content outside. So not even in the gym, but outside the gym, like on the streets, etc. And at first, it was nerve-wracking. It was scary. Like, not scary, that's a strong word. But it was like, can I really do this? Even when it came to recording mic'd up content outside, because to a degree, filming outside, like let's say I'm recording something or myself, that's okay slightly. But now if I mic myself up and I'm speaking to the camera whilst being outside, it can be a bit nerve-wracking. So I had to get comfortable doing that. There's multiple times when I was in central London, I was in Liverpool Street, I was in like Barbican, I was in Holborn, and I was recording myself speaking to the camera when people are walking past me. And at the beginning it was hard, and then it became easy. Now I could tell you guys, I could go outside now and film myself doing whatever, and I wouldn't feel the type of way. Maybe I'll still feel a degree of nervousness, but once you get into it, it's okay. And that's because I decided to overcome that challenge of me filming outside in public. Imagine I didn't choose to overcome that challenge. I'll still be in the same position. Don't want to go outside and film. I don't know, I'm a bit nervous. People are around me. I'm a bit scared. No, I felt one way about it. So I decided to change the way I felt about it. And I had to take action. That's the only way you're going to overcome these boundaries and these fears. You have to take action on these things. If, again, you're too scared to post because of how your friends, your family, the close people around you, or just people in general will view you, then you have to overcome it. There's only so much I can say. There's only so much videos you can watch or so many tips you can take. But unless you actually take that first step to overcome your fears, then nothing's going to change. So, yeah. Another example, I'm doing lives on TikTok. So making videos on TikTok is one thing, but then sitting on live is another. So the phone's there, you're just here, you're talking, speaking to the camera, whilst people are literally watching you at that moment. I started the year and I was only doing like one live a month, one live every 2 months. Now I'm doing like 3-4 lives in 1 week. Because I decided to, leap over that fear. So that's what I'm telling you guys to do. So whether it's filming in public, how people feel about you, or I don't know, whatever it is in relation to content creation, even if it's not related to content creation, whatever fear you have to overcome it. Like if you want to become big in this content field, then you have to overcome that fear, because that's what's holding you back from being your truest self. Imagine you're constantly holding yourself back because you don't want to be viewed in a certain way, or you don't want to take a risk. Then how are you going to be authentic? And if you're not authentic, then people aren't going to resonate with you. And if people don't resonate with you, how are you going to gain a community? How are you going to gain followers? How are you actually going to monetize your content and become even more influential? So guys, step over that fear. Punch the fear in the face. Whatever you have to do to that fear, that challenge, just do it. Take action. Lesson number 3, consistency doesn't guarantee success. This one I didn't realize until, I say, towards the end of the year, but consistency does not guarantee success. I know you hear the phrase all the time, if you're consistent, then results will come, etc. Yes, depending on what field you're in. Like, let's say the gym. If you're consistent in the gym, you're consistent with eating the right foods, lifting weights, training frequently, you will see results. It's simultaneous, right? But in terms of content, you can be consistent posting on TikTok or posting on YouTube, and it doesn't guarantee success. It doesn't mean you're going to take off. It doesn't mean anything. Yes, it means that you can show up every day or every week, whatever, but it doesn't mean you're going to blow up. But the one thing that consistency does do, it gives you a chance. You see, if you are consistent, you give yourself the chance to become successful. But now, if you're inconsistent, all you're doing is guaranteeing complete failure. That's my take. That should be your takeaway from what I'm saying. So I'm not telling you guys not to be consistent. You should damn right be consistent. Just know that consistency doesn't guarantee failure. It just gives you a chance to become success. Sorry, consistency doesn't guarantee success. It just gives you a chance to be successful. Whereas if you're inconsistent, you'll get to nothing. So make sure you stay consistent. I know it sounds like I'm telling you guys to do the opposite, but I'm not. I'm just putting it out there that consistency doesn't always mean results, or it doesn't always mean success. I hope what I'm saying right now is making sense. All I'm basically trying to say is you just want to give yourself that chance. So by being consistent, although you may not guarantee success, you're still, it's like a coin flip. You're either going to be successful or you're not. Whereas if you don't do what you should be doing, all you're doing is guaranteeing you're going to fail. So I hope that does make sense. So let's say you're posting every week or every couple of days on YouTube. My light just died. So let's say you're posting every week on YouTube, right? Yeah, it's good. It's good. But you could go a long period of time without seeing nothing. You may blow up, you may not blow up. But at least you have that option. At least you have that chance. Whereas if you're posting once every couple of months, once every 6 months, or you're just not as consistent, you're not posting frequently, you're not going nowhere. So your only option is to be consistent. Although it doesn't guarantee success, your only option is to be consistent. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. If it doesn't, then I apologize. But yeah, that's what I'm basically trying to say. Consistency doesn't guarantee anything. Well, in terms of content creation, at least. So my main takeaways from 2024 is, number one, have passion for this. You need to have passion. And then number two, you have to overcome your fears. Whatever fears you have in relations to content creation, you have to overcome them without a doubt. And then number three, that consistency doesn't always guarantee success, but it still gives you a chance. Whereas if you're not consistent, you're not going nowhere. You don't even get a chance. Yeah, that's definitely my 3 takeaways. Hopefully, this may have been helpful to someone out there. If it wasn't, then let me know why it wasn't helpful. If it was helpful, let me know why it was helpful. But yeah, it was good speaking to you guys, man. Good speaking to you guys, as it always is. But yeah, again, Happy New Year, and I hope you have a great start to your year. Don't let this year be the same as last year. 2025 can either be a new year or another year, and we don't want it to be another year. We want it to be a new year. So I wish you guys all the best. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button down there, and follow me on my social media platforms in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Whew. I'm tired. Second video recorded today. And I went on a run. I'm about to go to the gym. Alright, cool. Peace.